Good morning everyone, out and about again. It's early, it's cold, it's a very flat light. There's no way any sun's getting through this today. There's not even any real cloud in the sky. To be honest, it would be lovely if there was some of those, thick, heavy clouds. But it's one of those where taking any pictures today is going to run the risk of it maybe being a little bit overexposed. So I'm going to have to be careful. But also that'll lead into me developing my skills in post-edit in Lightroom and kind of playing with the pictures I get. I'm up at the South Tyne Trail at the moment. I'm currently heading towards the Lambley Viaduct. I'm going to have a look down there. It's got historical significance to the area, and I'm pretty sure it's Grade 2 listed site now as well. So I want to have a look at it, especially now, this time of year, and then it'll be one that I want to visit through the year as well, especially in the summer months as the days get longer and we get better light and we can get there for a few sunsets and things like that. Before I head though there, I want to head up towards Haltwhistle. I think it's about half a mile this way, and have a little bit of a walk through, because I'm pretty sure there's a disused train station down that end, which was on the old coal lines. And I think this trail might actually be part of it. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. The reason I want to go there is because I can remember from memory, I'm pretty sure that it's a bit of a hot spot for red squirrels and things like that. And I'd love to get a picture of one of them today if I can. Now, that would mean I would be extremely fortunate, but we can only have a walk down there and have a look, right? What else have we got to lose? This trail that we're on, walking towards it, you can see this definitely looks like an old railway platform, and this would have been where the train line would have ran. I'm pretty certain it used to carry the coal. That's based on my own knowledge. I haven't looked it up yet, but when I do get down there, I will have a look online, and then we'll start spitting some facts. But that's where we are right now. I think we're around about a 10-minute walk away from actually being down there. Let's keep going. So while we're walking, we could do Ask Grae, couldn't we? We could answer a few more questions that we were asked by you guys. I'm trying to think off the top of my head without looking at the phone what we were asked. I think it was Shifty. Shifty had asked, would there be any survival content and outdoors, like camping, shelters, cooking, things like that? Yes, Shifty, there will. I doubt that'll be live streamed though, but we'll definitely make use of the military skills, and we'll have a few brews outside, a bit of camping, a few fires going, and probably, a bit of ASMR, where it's not me talking, but just kind of the environment and the surrounds. There probably will be times when I will just talk and get my kind of inner monologue out as well. That's not a euphemism. Just so we can discuss kind of what's going on in the week and how things have been and what's on my mind. Because it's still good to kind of share these things with you guys. Hopefully to be able to relate to it. Who else asked questions? Dan M asked, if you're getting into content creation, what would you advise somebody, or what kind of advice would you give them? On that one, it would be to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, people who will celebrate your successes with you, who want to be part of the journey, and who will also be positive even in criticism. There's no point just being toxic all the time and negative. You want people around you who can drive you forward and inspire you on and push you forwards to be better and to achieve more. So yeah, definitely surround yourself with like-minded people and people who want to champion your brand, people who want to share your content, people who like it, people who comment on it, yeah, and people who keep that momentum train pushing along. There we are. We'll answer some more next week. So there we are, people. We're on the top of the viaduct, which I think these installed drainage lines would have been the old points for the railway line. Now I'm pretty certain, I haven't looked it up yet, but as I said earlier in the other clip, I'm pretty certain that it used to run the coal in the 18th and the 19th century from Haltwhistle, which is behind us, to Alston. Now, just to prove that we are on the top of it, and I know I don't have to do this, I'm just going to pan round and give you a bit of a flavour for the scenery that we've got from up here. As we come round there, you'll see the South Tyne meandering away. And we'll come to the other side. And we can see the Tyne heading north, just below us. Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk across it, obviously. We're not going to jump down, that would be foolish. I think at a quick guess it's around about 45 metres. And the water doesn't look that deep enough. Anyhow, there's only my military head would think of that. Flashbacks to the Royal Marines, abseiling off things like an idiot. That's some view, isn't it? Look at that, that's magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. We'll get some pictures while I'm up here. I digress. We're going to go across it. We'll take the footpath down and then we'll get some shots and some clips from below as well. So we've made it down to the bottom. I'm just looking at these arches. We're going to head across to the footbridge on the left. and then get a look from it over there. Right, now whilst this bridge looks pretty old and maybe not the best, if you don't see this video, then you haven't heard of me for a few days. This is where I am, and I'm probably just down there soaking wet. Let's turn it around and have a look, eh? That's cracking, isn't it? Absolutely cracking. Such an impressive piece of engineering as far back as Victorian times. Really, really impressive. Hi, so glasses on because I'm going to be reading, because I'm not a history buff at all. I try, you know, but it's what it is. Let's get the viaduct in shot. That's what we want to see, right? Not me. So, just to update you guys, and you're welcome, by the way. I come outside so you don't have to. You know, all you gamers who sit in the dark with your LEDs and stuff like that. Anyway, it crosses the South Tyne as a series of elegant stone arches, more than 260 metres, that's 850 foot long. It was one of 9 viaducts on the former Holt Whistle to Alston Railway. It was opened in 1852 to haul coal and lead from the Alston mines, and it closed in 1976. See, I was right. So I knew something without reading it up. So it did, those kind of like memories did flash back to me. It was handed over in 1976. In 1991, the British Rail Property Board agreed to repair it and hand it to the North Pennine Heritage Trust, which would maintain it in the future. However, the trust went into administration in 2011. Oh, I wonder who's maintaining it now then. I mean, it's a grade 2 listed mark, so there must be somebody somewhere funding it for the upkeep, because it's not in bad condition and it's definitely not damaged up top. So there must be something somewhere doing that. The viaduct was probably designed by Sir George Barclay Bruce, a Victorian engineer who was involved in the Alston line before leaving for India to pioneer railway construction there. This is a particularly elegant example of Victorian engineering, and the river itself, the South Tyne, is crossed by 9 17-metre, 56-foot wide arches which support a deck of at least 33 metres. So I guessed 45. I was way off, wasn't I? Crikey, I was way off. And it carried a single rail track, only 3.5 metres wide. The piers themselves are built of rough face stones, each weighing up to 500 kilograms. Wow, pretty good. Pretty good. I'm impressed with it. I mean, admittedly, it shouldn't have took 50 odd years for me to strike an interest in it, should it? I'm pretty sure I should have paid more attention on that school trip. Let me take these off. Oh, hello, it's me, I'm back again. So, yeah, see, the glasses made it look like I knew what I was doing. And yous that know me from kind of the gaming side and things like that, that's not why you're here, is it? You don't want to know what I'm doing. But it's impressive, it's really nice. I'm going to get some pictures of it, and I'm going to loiter around. And who knows? Should we see if we can get a closer look? Come on then. Well, that's it, guys. Another lovely sight, a lovely walk. A bit cold, but again, another one, just like the waterfall at Lynn Walk, that we can do in the summer when it's a bit warmer. And the good thing about it being at the moment that the nights are getting longer, there's more sunlight, so we'll be able to come up here and get some, I think, some good light, especially with the sun setting behind it and things like that, and getting some shadows cast on it. Definitely one more to visit. So I'll see you on the next one. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much. If you've hung around until now, let us know what you think in the comments, and please, 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 please like it and subscribe. That's the only way I can grow the channel, is with the support of you guys. All right, see you next week. Take care, bye.